Electric Lightning.
English Electric Lightning's dog shit aircraft.
And you're not a true Brit, are you? Oh
well, not with that, because it's less manoeuvrable than the Vulcan bomber, for a start. It's a high-speed interceptor. It's got that little fuel that they used to full power it to like 50,000 feet to go on an intercept, and then like have to almost be running on fumes by the end.
But it worked.
Guzzle fuel like a bitch.
Just like the F35.
But it's just an interceptor though. It's not a fighter. It's not a good fighter.
Still, it's nice.
It's like the F3. The Tornado F3 was never designed as a fighter jet. It was designed as an interceptor. Designed to get to the target at Mach 2.2, loiter for a bit, escort the target and return home. It wasn't designed for dogfighting. No Tornado can do dogfighting properly.
Oh, but still doesn't take away that's quite a nice aircraft.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd rather see a Lightning, English Electric Lightning fly than a Lightning 2.
Fair enough.
There's only one flying there, isn't that not in South Africa?
No,
Well,
there are multiple flying there. There are like, I think still 3 or 4. One crashed the other day.
Ready to depart yet, Steve? You got my lights on, by the way. I'm behind you.
No, I'm just trying to load up the flight plans, stand by.
I got yours off in a minute, so you know.
Okay. Yeah, no, it will be. Why is it not showing me all my flight plans? Oh, there you go.
But too bad Lightnings are not allowed to fly in the UK under civilian registration or command, which is quite gay.
Because of that Hawker Hunter crash, you know, certainly in the UK our air displays ain't going to be the same, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, but this is so much bullshit. Like, yes, it's bad that it happened, but look at civilian aviation. How many crashes happen a day? Will they ground a whole fleet of 737s because one crashes or one, like...
Oh, please
No,
don't
they
get me
won't.
started on that, because I'll just talk about Concords.
True, but that is a slightly smaller fleet than
Yeah, but
737s or
it's
whatever.
still kind of like the same process. There was absolutely nothing wrong with Concorde that deserved for it to be grounded. Look at the 747 when it came out, when it kept having multiple cargo doors being blown open. Was that ever grounded? No.
Nope.
Was the 777 grounded when the BA 777 come in with no engines running? Nope. Don't give it the credit. If it's all down to safety, you know, a lot of the aircraft, you know, if you got thousands of aircraft that could potentially be coming down compared to 2 that's flying, and those 2 aircraft fly over the Atlantic. Anyway, I'm just gonna shut up.
Yeah, it pisses me off as well. Like literally the Nats or any civilian or classic jet aircraft can't do any display maneuvers anymore, any aerobatic, because it might as well be dangerous. Well, there's nothing dangerous about it if you do it in the right way.
Exactly.
If you land a 737 in the wrong way, yes, you crash. But if you fly it in the way you should, no, it's safe as hell.
Edie, hang on, why are you not starting for you stupid start recorder? Damn 100.
Park and brake. Connected.
Oh, there you go, parking brake would be helpful.
Lining up.
What is that Stein engine? Are you in the server, Nick?
Yes, I'm just flying around the airfield.
I didn't know Aaron's computer was bust.
No, he did mention it the other day. But I completely forgot. I thought he might have had it, so obviously I messaged him and that's when he come back and said, what ordnance would you like me to take?
Guns, tanks.
Guns and tanks, roger.
Not allowed missiles, there's no point in carrying the extra weight, especially not on this thing.
Saying that then, but then what was happening in the exercise the other day? Are you guys carrying any missiles?
Well, I am right now actually one, but that's just to keep the balance of my aircraft.
Yeah, guess what, Nick? I got my first
What's up?
air-to-air kill. Giggity.
Really? On
Yeah.
who?
Adrian and King F350. Still counts.
Oh god,
No
you
need to
should not
brag,
accept
Steve.
that. That's nothing to be proud of.
Well, it is for me because my first kill in training was actually a fucking friendly fire.
His first ever kill, he killed The other guy who I was teaching.
Well,
Basically, what happened
oh.
was we was doing this
Team
three-man
two.
flight. Oh, roger that. And basically, Gareth had his turn of shooting down the drone, and it was my turn. And at the time, Gareth's gone off, nowhere, and so I was flying next to Matt, and he's like, right, okay, I'm going to spawn a drone in front of you. Look on your radar when it pops up. So he spawns the thing, and the target comes up right in front of me, which I thought was the A320. I was like, yep, it goes clear to engage, so I've master arms launched the A120. Next minute, Gareth's like, hang on, why is there a missile coming towards me? And
Lol.
I was like, oh, fuck. Oh, shit.
IFF. Just a hint.
Yeah,
Team
but you
two.
covered. I'm Team 2 now, yes. I was going to say, yeah, but this is somebody that's been doing a lot of civilian flying and little to no military flying.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with it, as long as it's in training.
But good jobs of doing it in flight sim, you can't kill anybody.
Shit.
Oh dear.
Ready to go?
Just on the turn, man, stand by. Oh, when it wants to turn, fucking hell. Here we go.
Confirm my lights are on. My
Um,
lights are on, no smoke.
You got no smoke, but stand by, I'm not seeing your light. Oh, yep, your light's on now.
I'm quickly gonna put my plane down from the other side. I've got to get some fuel in. I forgot to put
We're
fuel in
about
my
to roll.
tanks.
8's in position.
Okay, 6 o'clock.
Oh.
Oh my god. 3, 2, 1. Wow. Standard 30, 180.
Watch up.
Once you're able, I'll stabilise in a right hand turn, climbing flight level 200 dot cruise. Flight level 200, and I'll aim for about Mach 0.8.
Watch up.
130.
Check.
16. 180 go. Gear, water. 5-degree climb.
Watch up.
And rocked around a little bit here. You?
Yep. Yep, Roger.
Turning in from your right.
Yeah, good vision. Right hand turn now.
Watch
Continue
out.
the 5-degree climb. Speed's 235 coming up.
Roger that.
Speed's 270 flaps 0.
Check, flap 0.
Catch a little drop. Speed up nicely.
We got any surprises today?
Don't think so. There'll be an actual surprise if there is. Just a 600 mile cap doing this.
Roger that. How am I looking for hours wise this month? Am I in chance of getting a promotion at all?
Well, at least flight lieutenant. I haven't checked recently, but you've broken squad media.
Okay. Got your visual, Nick, just off to my right. Slightly below.
Affirmative.
Check.
Speeds 370 increasing. Altitudes
That.
5,000, going for 20,000, and we're climbing at 4,000.
Roger that.
I haven't had promotion in like a year. I don't even think I ever promoted in mass.
Well, I'm close to 500 hours now, nearly in Jet VA, and I'm still first officer currently. If that was British Airways Virtual, which I was at first VA, I was senior captain and able to fly Concorde at 500 hours.
Holy shit.
But we do it right at JetBA, that's why.
Yeah.
closing on course.
Roger that. Speed at the moment, Matt.
412.
Roger that. Closing in off to your left
Speed
side.
holds coming on at 400.
Well, I've been kind enough to take you guys some fuel, so you can refuel off me if you need to.
Does it actually work?
Yes, if you got TAC pack, it should work.
What? And we'll see your drogue being trailed.
Yeah.
Well, we'll try that in a bit.
What, does the F-18?
Yeah, it can buddy.
Oh, sweet.
Not a lot, but we'll have to try it. You full tank fit then, by the way?
Yeah, loaded 2 external tanks and a fuel internal, full internal.
Can the Hornet not have 3?
It can have 5 if you'd like to.
Oh, what, so you can have 2 on each wing and the centre?
Yeah,
No.
well, the center, in this case, acts as a refueling pod, which is basically, yeah, it's basically what hangs underneath the wing of a KC-135.
Okay.
So instead of having a center tank, then you just have that and 2 externals or 4 externals.
Alright.
But this runway is too short for 4 externals, so I had to carry 2.
Really?
Yeah, it's really heavy actually. If you fully load the load I have got right now with, I got 1 AMRAAM, 1 targeting pod, the refueling pod, and if it would load full 4 externals and full internal, I would exceed my max takeoff weight, I think. And especially on this runway.
Give me off to your left, Matt.
Yeah, I got your nose just back and forward.
Okie dokie. Whip up a little bit.
It's a shame the canopy's not modelled properly for the Bravo model, because there's actually more visibility. This is like the Charlie and Alpha model visibility.
Okay.
Moving on the right.
Hurrah,
Go on,
hurrah.
put your drogue out then. I don't see it loaded, that's the thing.
Oh, you don't?
No, that's because I've not got the actual, the newest VRS. I've got an old version. That
Do you see it now?
visual. Turn your afterburners off and I'll tell you.
Yeah, I can't keep up without them right now.
Really?
Yeah,
Don't
well,
drive
just to
me.
catch up a little bit.
No, we don't see it, but maybe it will trigger it still, because we'll try in a bit.
Let me extend it for a second. 1 moment.
Extend it, maybe then we'll see it, I don't know.
Right. I think this should extend it. Sure it should, yes.
Leveling out 20,000.
Watch out.
Do you have visual on it or not?
No.
Negative.
Alright. Well, that is extended now. It's probably because you're older version of FSX.
Yeah.
Put it back in there.
Gonna hold 420 indicated.
Watch out.
There we go.
You can spread into combat formation if you want. Stay closer to you.
Okay. How would combat formation be? What kind of similar, but just a little bit more spread out?
Yeah, it's just more relaxed. But yeah, about
Okay.
like there. Just saves you having to concentrate as much.
Okay.
On your formation line.
Because I thought when you meant by combat formations, because I've seen obviously dogfight documentaries where aircraft kind of spread out like over a range to kind of like, you know, scan further areas of guys.
Alright. Yeah, it's also about if you like fly close formation through the heart to keep information and like configure your radar or your loadout or your weapon system.
Oh yeah, true, because you should be concentrating and not flying into fucking aircraft.
Like half-mile separations, way easier.
But I love it when you get to see footage from the Red Arrows, when they stick
Oh, yeah.
their GoPros and whatever in it. You see the concentration, and you know, very rarely do they ever look at their instruments. You know, it's looking out. Because they basically look at one specific aircraft, don't they? They all trace one aircraft, so they're not, you know, kind of
Yeah.
chasing themselves around, basically. Must take some balls. You've got
Oh,
to
yeah.
be a really good pilot to be in a display team.
You really gotta trust yourself as well.
Well, not just that, trust the others as well.
Yeah, the
I'm just
others,
flying
yeah.
full military power, Steve.
What's that?
Probably got cruising at that. £5 a second, just gonna work out the endurance. Got 70 minutes. Go a bit higher in a minute. Screw it, actually, we'll start a slow climb now. Start a slow climb, 2,000 feet.
What's that?
All the way to 30,000.
Speed at the moment, mate.
406. It's dropping.
Yeah, I got 414 currently, but you're pulling away from me.
Ground speed's 530.
Yeah, slowly creeping up now. Nick, your lights are not showing for me, or would that just be a model issue, Matt?
I don't have them on.
You don't
Lights
have
been
one?
left.
No. At least, no, I don't have them on.
Alright, fair enough.
Turn them on for you.
That's right, I just thought you might have had them on, but I'm just having an issue not seeing them.
Alright.
See you afterburners here.
Yeah, I have to push it through the gate every now and then to keep up. But I'm gonna jettison my fuel tanks in a second, so.
Nearly empty already?
Yeah, well, I've been flying around for a little while around the airfield.
Oh, okay. I thought you landed and refilled.
Oh, no.
Oh. Okay, going first stage afterburner, because it actually reduces our fuel consumption.
By dumping more fuel, getting lighter.
I don't really know. If you look on the fuel flow, it actually reduces when I took it into afterburner. So
Yeah, I noticed that.
we're only burning £4 a second rather than 5. And it keeps
Pound
and it
helps.
keeps the speed up. We'll go all the way to 40,000, but we'll do it at 2,000 a minute.
Okay.
You good to 40,000, Nick?
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna get rid of my tanks here. Separation.
Watch him drop. Let us know when you drop him. We should see him spawn, really.
Yeah. Maybe should. Go to the left. Right, they are selected and marshal on, and they came off.
Nice.
Yeah, was that him?
Watching him plummet.
Goodbye drag, welcome speed.
To be fair, we can do ours once they're empty. The only way to jettison ours is jettison all externals.
That
Really?
is done with that jettison the guns.
I don't know. Yeah, we can't select ours as a weapon, but I don't think they're meant to be dropped. That's why. They're
Maybe.
external fuel tanks, but I don't think they're meant to be like drop tanks. They haven't got any fins on or anything.
Yeah, but they should just be able to drop in case of emergencies.
Oh yeah, no, I think we can drop them in emergencies, but there's no selection. It's either to jettison them, we have to jettison externals, all our external stores.
Hey, Matt's making his bang the
Second,
breaking the sound barrier.
hey,
I'm
Yeah.
at 0.92 right now.
I'm at 0.87. What winds have you got?
Well, mine's well, I've got headwinds 20 knots.
Yeah, your winds are different to mine. I got
Left
headwinds at 8
arms.
knots.
Don't know how to break
Just
the
pause
sound
a
barrier.
sec.
Just keep up.
Just pause for a sec. Now,
Pause in. No.
you two got download Winds Aloft data on. 'Cause I don't have
how
it
do
on.
you...
What?
In your weather tab in your display, have you got download winds aloft data from real world weather?
Oh
yeah,
yeah, I always got that on.
I might put it on from now on, to be honest. You as well,
how do I
Steve?
get to the weather?
Oh, hang on. It's fourth one along,
Yeah.
bottom one, then top one, then weather. I didn't have that on.
Negative.
Put it on. I don't have it on usually because I use Active Sky and I don't want it to override it in any way. But then it shouldn't because Active Sky overrides all FSX weather.
Okay, yeah, selected it.
Alright, ready, unpause now. Unpause. Next time a wind's download. Next time a wind's download, it should do it for me.
Oh, hey Stephen.
Hi. Yeah, well, put me.
You're flying past me, no. Oh, no, you're not. Good.
So I'm only at 0.86 now.
I'm at 9.3.
Well, no,
Oh,
'cause it's
true.
weird, I'm like 0.85, but my, you know, the sonic boom clouds and yours is like showing for me still.
Moisture.
Unless it's something to do with the moisture or something like that. Oh no, it's now, oh, it disappeared now, I just went out to spot view and to come back in, it's gone. Glitchio.
That cloud though. Now I can't see anything on my heads-up display. There we go.
Mine's not
Yeah,
downloaded the winds yet, but it will when. Sure it will.
Yeah, I'm still showing a headwind at 21 knots.
Yeah, I've got 8 knots.
And I got 12. It actually picked up 1 knot. I'm actually gonna jettison my center fueling tank as well. Oh god, I'm overshooting.
I don't
Do
think the gun pod can be dropped, Stephen.
Okay.
I think we're alright if we drop externals.
What's your ground speed, Matt?
Grounds 563.
Yeah.
We're only climbing at 1,000 feet a minute now.
Oh hey Stephen.
Hey.
I've still got
Reset
1,700 pounds left in the externals.
I've got none.
None? You're still using burner a bit then.
Well, I had to keep up with you because of the
Yeah.
headwinds.
Drop them then, gets rid of the drag.
I'm dropping now.
Tell me if the gun pod disappears. Shouldn't. I think it's staying
Right,
on.
drop in 3, 2, 1. No.
Have a great time. Your pod is still on
Yeah,
on my screen.
pod's still on.
Yeah. I don't think the gun pod detaches like that. Unless that is just jettison externals. It says jettison EXT and SEL. Let me read in the manual. Because it might, when it says EXT, it might just mean external tanks rather than external everything. But I thought.
Yeah, but last time I don't know who dropped, but it also dropped the person's aim 9s.
Yeah, so it might be
Oh,
external.
that was me, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was you, Stephen.
Yeah, because it dropped my aim 9s.
Right, I think I can still do this. Don't laugh at me when I fail. Right, I fail.
What are you trying to do?
It's inverted, but the air is not thick enough, I guess. Doesn't want to do it. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
God. Nope. It's not having it. For fuck's sake.
Steve.
There you go.
What's your current max speed?
Mine's showing 0.99.
Alright.
I got 186, different depending on your wind, I think. So like within 15 minutes we'll be back in sync. I could just switch active sky on, but you haven't got it, have you, Nick?
No, I don't.
So it's
I'll have to download it someday.
It's not free then.
No, but in the Netherlands it's legal to download illegal. Really weird.
I don't think is it legal, or is it just you can't? It's not blocked like it is here. Well, it's blocked here, but
Well,
it doesn't stop people.
it was legal until last year, but they made it illegal, but they said they wouldn't check for it. So basically they say, yeah, it's illegal.
I'm gonna level
so
off here, gain some speed, then climb again.
Roger.
Alright.
If I can gain speed. Headwind you got?
Still 25 knots at the moment.
She's only got 5.
Yeah, I'm literally at Mark 1.02. Currently. But in a way, I'm kind of breaking the rules.
I can't go any slower, I can fall out the sky. I'm only at 327 indicated.
Well,
585 ground.
yeah.
Oh, I can drop my externals now, so it's fine, make me good. Clear behind.
Mine's clear.
Gone.
On his way.
They fell upwards.
Do what?
They fell upwards.
Uh,
At least for me they did.
Oh, yeah, that's because you're Irish and flying upside down.
climbing again.
You know how awkward that flies? Imagine refueling like this.
You seem to be flying upside down better than you do normally.
Oh, that's not nice.
Exactly. Your wings,
God, my elevator's not happy with this altitude. So much time to respond.
Usually it gets 40,000 a lot quicker than this. Trying to conserve a bit of fuel.
Yeah.
We're burning, I'm currently burning 3 on average a second.
I don't think I can see it that precise. I can see my duration, my max distance I can
Well, I'm
cover,
just
but-
watching the gauge, my fuel gauge is counting down in 3s, so there's every
right.
second that it refreshes. From that I can work out how long the endurance.
Yeah, right now it's saying my current range to 2,000 pounds is 630 miles. And an hour left to fly.
We've got 100 minutes, so
100?
yeah, 100 minutes. Steve, do you want to go down to 30,000 then? Would that be better for everyone?
I don't mind.
Just to get the max speed down a bit for you guys until the wind's refresh. Descending
Okay.
now 30,000. I'll try and hold about 340.
Roger.
Just to bring us at Mach 0.9.
I'm actually Mach 1.01 now.
I don't know. Wind.
Yeah. I blame your wings.
Where are you, Steve? Trying to look at you.
Just falling behind slightly, so sort of the autopilot has been a bit of a bum.
A bit annoying the other day when I gave Ty the lead and it basically screwed up the approach. But he's never really done lead, so he doesn't. He just sort of pulled last minute. I'd rather
Oh,
he
yeah.
went. I'd rather he went wrong smoothly than tried to correct harshly like he did. Oh, well. Increasing it is going to be 350 indicated for me. 0.9. Around 600. I'm surprised it's not refreshed yet. 15 minutes. I've got the speed on autopilot, so you might see afterburner light flickering. That's just the autopilot managing the speed.
Alright.
Right, you Steve.
The 32 coming down to 30. Just behind you. Can't see the range at the moment. We'll just say about a mile. Maybe a bit more. Probably about a mile and a half.
Is your radar off, Stephen?
What, air to air radar?
Yeah.
Roger.
Oh, right.
No, I mean just normal navigation modes.
No, but haven't you got it turned on at all? Like the actual radar is not on.
No.
We don't have that option, it's always on, it's whether we're looking at it or not.
Alright, because my RWR is not showing up anything. That's probably because we're on the same team. Well, then it should still pick it up.
Someone's having a beer.
Yup.
There'll only be one person really.
Well, what is that?
I don't drink very often.
Steve,
No?
after this flight,
Yeah.
we quickly try port forwarding again.
Yeah, we can do.
Only reason I say is because we didn't try it with these new connectors I've got, but
No.
I don't know if it'll make a difference. I suppose I could just use the match, I suppose.
No, I'm giving it another try, see what happens.
Oh, screw it, we'll just use the match. Do you want to do a flight after this?
Yeah, I'm up for it.
Don't know where to or from, but we'll see. Your air rack up to date, or do I need to sort you out?
No, I need 1510 please. It is 1510 now, isn't it?
Well, I'll have a look. I'll give you whatever it is.
Matt, what is that white thing on the spine of your plane? All the way to the rear.
Whereabouts we're looking? Oh, in the middle?
Yeah.
Probably something to do with stealth, radar reflector or something.
Probably.
Just zipping it up.
Yes, thank you. Nick, you should join.
You got
Jet
Skype?
Way. Yes, I do.
Go on Skype and I'll whiz it over that way. It's probably the quickest way.
I should join what?
Jet VA.
What is that?
virtually
EasyJet virtual airline.
on VATSIM.
Oh,
Right,
nah,
next
that's
waypoint.
not meant for me.
Increasing P 360.
Roger. What's your head wind saying now?
Same still.
Roger. Mine's dropped to 15 knots now.
Mine has dropped to 4.
Mine's at 5, so me and Nick will be close. It's on my nose now. It's coming towards me now. If that helps.
But Jet VA, that's like commercial. That's airliners and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, thanks.
Pussy.
Like,
It's proper
if I want to
flying.
fly it, it has to like be able to be inverted within 10 seconds, or fly quick or do crazy shit.
Yeah, you can't put an Airbus inverted.
Can with Concords.
Mr. Concorde is here.
Why'd you get him going again? Struggles to get him to shut up, and now he's talking about it again.
No, that's another thing I was saying. There's a pilot recalls saying that they're taking it over the Atlantic and he put it in just a 1G gentle turn and inverted the aircraft, and he goes, no problems whatsoever. A lot of the pilots say it does handle a bit like a fighter jet.
Nick, is that you venturing off? About 5 miles away from us.
No?
That'll probably be me.
I'm on your left wing. Thought you were.
Yeah, that'll definitely be me.
Yeah, have you turned early?
Yeah, that was the autopilot.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, there you go, you've
Come
got
on.
that. I think you make sure it's like not a folder within a folder within a folder. Make sure it's the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah, I will do. I'll do it now, YF. Flight sims.
Yeah, you're not touching the Airbus in a minute, so it should be alright. We'll do a restart before we do it then. Before we play.
Obvious.
I don't even know where I'm located at the minute. Let me find out. We'll go from wherever I'm located. Well, I don't know. Where are you located?
I think I'm located at Gatwick.
Oh, I'm at Gatwick, yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say Gatwick, pardon me. I think Luton I meant.
Oh, screw that. I'm flying into London, I'm flying into Gatwick.
Fairly certain.
You ever flown to Keflavik?
Yeah, we did that on our tour leg, didn't we? When
Oh,
we
yeah,
did
we
our
did.
first.
Well, what did you find
In
out?
airports.
What time scale did you fancy?
Not too long, because I want to have a nice sleep for my CBT test tomorrow.
Alright. Do you fly Jersey and back then?
Yeah, I don't mind doing Jersey and back.
Cool.
I think I know what Stephen is going to be dreaming about tonight.
What's that?
Why, what do you think I'm going to be dreaming about tonight?
Probably start with a C and end
No.
in an E.
No.
No, cock ends in a
No.
K.
Wrecked. God.
I jest, of course. Don't scrape the paint, whatever you do.
I'm too close. Huh?
I go inverted and remain in the same position.
Well, I can't go inverted and remain in the same position at the same time, but I could do that inverted, I guess.
If you was British, you could do it.
If only you guys flew British planes.
Flying a British plane.
Oh, you twat.
That is... no. Because if it
Well-
would have been British, it would work right away. Which is not the case, because it's American.
Steve, you're about 5 miles away from us.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm on autopilot at the moment. I'm just a bit busy. Sorting out some paperwork ready for tomorrow. I've got to put my name down, make sure, yes, I won't sue the company if I fall off the bike, like all that bullshit.
Well, you should sit on it, not fall off it.
Well, I don't plan to fall off it. Once is enough. Been off work for 12 weeks because of it.
Lol. How?
Don't get him started, we're off to get the violin out.
No, I was literally out. I was literally outside work, literally right outside work in an
Where were
industrial
you?
estate. Right outside work.
What, literally?
Yeah, I pretty much I'm in the industrial estate. There's like a little right hand bend, and it's a right hand turn straight inside. So literally, my work building was right in front of me.
But like
And
literally,
pretty much so, yeah, without hitting it.
not
of course, but,
figuratively, just literally.
Oh, yes, literally. And so anyway, I've started leaning into the left-hand corner. Everything was fine. Next minute, bang, the bike's just come off underneath me. I was like, you know, the time I realised what the fuck's just happened, it's already happened. You know, I'm off the bike, I'm on the floor.
Are you
I was like,
literally
oh.
on the floor?
Yeah, of course I was literally on the
You're
floor.
such a fucking dick, Matt. Oh my god.
You see what I have to put up with, not fly with him. And so yeah, so I
Close
got
enough,
up.
Matt?
Right, continue. Hang on. Stay where you are, and I'll tell you. Yeah, I mean, it's alright. I've seen
It's
better.
alright. I'd like to see
No,
you
I'm
do
joking.
better.
I'm streaming, by the way.
Oh no, really?
Yeah.
Now I've got to multitask, open up my phone and watch myself on stream.
Okay. You
This
might
is
get
not
it
gonna
open in
work.
time and see yourself.
Right, roll out.
So,
Fuck flight controls. Get Twitch. Delay of 30 seconds.
About that, so you might be alright.
no, but you'll probably get the 30-second advert.
Oh god, no, don't say that.
I just said it.
Let me end up
So
seeing
yes.
what you do. Oh, no,
But can I
you
finish
can't.
off telling the story, please?
You literally can.
Thank you. So yeah, so when I got up, I realised
Oh,
I
I
had pain in my
missed
knee
it.
and shit like that. Oh, you fucker.
I miss it. No.
Nah, give it a sec.
I can now hear Steven talk about the advert. It's all Steven's
advert?
fault.
Oh yeah, then you
Yeah.
definitely missed it.
Oh yeah.
Keep it up and like, go again. On my right wing, I'll look at
Probably
there for a
try
bit. Go on, Stephen, literally carry on.
No, I ain't gonna bother now. Literally.
Oh, come on.
I am literally that kind of a guy.
Back off.
You
Yeah,
want me to
so-
literally fuck off, or?
Eventually
No.
you want to.
He'll cry.
Yeah, I'm gonna cry. So yeah, so basically I come off the bike, got up thinking shit, I hurt my knee, sat down, so one of the guys had called a paramedic for me, so I thought best check myself over. But while waiting for the paramedics to arrive, the police came along, because they thought they heard that I was in a road traffic collision with another car. But it was them that spotted the diesel on the floor. I'm glad that they came. Because like, you know, I thought
Do they
I'd done
came
something-
literally, or?
No, they came within about 7 minutes. By then I could have been dead if it was actually a road traffic accident. But oh well.
But they literally came
Yeah, they literally came.
all over your face.
So childish as this is. Oh my god. I
No,
just
not
lost
like
it
that.
as well.
I gotta
But,
stop. I'll stop trolling you now. It's hard.
So yeah, so they came along, told them what happened, and they're like, okay, cool. But yeah, he saw the diesel, and it was like, okay, you know, if everything sounds fine, I said, yeah, just waiting for paramedics. They came along, checked me over, and so they asked me if I wanted to go to the hospital, and so what I forgot to say at this time, my knee was fine, but I was still getting the pain in my wrist. But I thought it might just be bruising or swelling. So, because this was my right hand, I'm the lefty.
I have to use both.
Why you like to use your other hand thinking it's somebody else?
No, it's like that wide, you know? It's
Oh
like,
yeah.
It's like
You know what they say about people who brag about big cocks? Actually, I've got one.
I know. I don't care.
But so yeah, so the paramedics arrived and they said, "You want to go to hospital?" I was like, "I don't think so." I was like, "I've got movement in my hand, you know. Surely it must be just bruising or swelling." I said, "I'll be fine." So the guys at work knew what happened on me because I called them out and they saw, you know, I'm out being literally outside work. I just fucking said it again. Why did I
Where
say
are you,
that?
mate?
Outside
But-
work.
Literally.
I think I'm flying information on the wrong
Yes.
guy here. Steve. look
No,
at
you're
the
on
right
me. Don't
one.
worry. I've got you on video.
And
Go.
they gave me the week off work. They're like, you know, go and have a week off. And so I had the week off, and you know, it felt like it was getting better. It's still a bit uncomfortable, but you know, fine. So I carried on working for 3 weeks, but still weren't happening. And eventually I go to the hospital and then get told that I had a fractured wrist and then a broken small bone. Fuck knows, I can't try pronouncing what the bone's called. Behind the thumb.
So you literally had a broken hand.
Pretty much so, yes. And then I was off work for 12 weeks because of it.
Literally 12 weeks. Don't scratch my pain.
Who's coming over
Don't
to
worry.
me? Nick.
It's me and Matt.
Oh, where are you sitting?
We
Behind
just
you,
passed
Peter.
right over him.
Do we? How slow are you going? That we passed over you?
I'm at 383 knots. I'm just on first stage as well.
Ground speed.
Ground speed's 555.
Oh, I got 607. Mach 0.9.
I've got 95.
Back in a memento.
Literally?
Yeah, literally.
Okay.
Are you that quick or?
Anything more than 2 shakes is a wank.
Oh well. Leave him alone, he can't help it.
Yeah, it was horrible. Because I hate being off work. 12 weeks was like, the first week was like, yeah, I'm on holiday. And then after that I was like, oh, I wish I was back at work.
I feel you. I've been well, suspended. I've left school like 2 years ago for a year. The first day I was like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna have holiday for a year. The first month it was fun. The remaining 11 months it was boring. Because I didn't realise everybody, when I was off school, all my friends and stuff were in school, you know.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
so I
It's
started
not like
my
you
life
can
in
have
flight
fun
sim.
with them.
I'm gonna photobomb his stream. I'm gonna fly in front of Matt. Sweep right across his front.
Have some flares at him or something like that.
No, I'll use some flares along. Look. Did it actually drop flares?
I wonder if you launch a flare at a plane, could it set it on fire?
Well, I think it would burn into it. Its flares are pretty damn hot. Oh well, that looks epic. I'm just looking on his stream. I'm like on half afterburn and dropping flares whilst I skim across his canopy.
Oh wait, let me get on Twitch.
I don't wank off to myself, but for some reason it's just funny
You're
to watch
wanking off to
yourself on the stream. I actually am, yes, sorry.
No, it's mad because like when I do these connected flight decks, and I'm in the cruise with Matt, and then we're watching his screen rather than mine because I just like adore his graphics. And then it's bad enough then because you hear your own voice like 30 seconds later repeating itself, so it's a bit like deja vu.
It's really weird.
But then at the same time, then like if he's flying and I'm doing the setup of the aircraft, it's weird seeing me from his screen because like you know that you're pressing it with the mouse. You don't see the mouse cursor on his screen. You just see buttons just flicking like it's invisible.
Right, you watching stream?
I'm watching stream now.
Right, I'm gonna break in front of him.
Just literally talking
Looking
about
bows.
wanking again.
Yeah, I heard that as well. The amount of flares is too damn high. Right, there I should come in a second, literally, yes. Lol, the amount of lag. I flew sideways. The fuck, I actually pulled up.
I forgot I'm moderating Matt's channel.
Lord.
I
Now
can
you
kick
can
you out
kick
if I
me.
wanted to. Ban you.
Sure.
No, you can't watch yourself.
I'll watch it even more live.
No, we had one
What?
twat. We had one twat one time.
One quick tip, hint, slash, I don't know what I'm gonna call it, but we're turning right.
I know we're turning right, because I'm turning right.
Alright. Well, stop being a bitch.
When have I ever been a beautiful, intelligent, it causes hard-ons?
Well, that is a good question. I think last time was last... Oh, fuck.
Careful what you say. This will end up be going on YouTube too.
Oh. course. Damn.
How's your fuel looking?
My what?
Your fuel?
My fuel
anything
is
at power?
looking just as clear as it was when I took off.
Oh, for God's sake. Is it really?
Yeah.
I've gone through £14,000.
Ah, the amount of fuel. I thought you'd like the way it looked. It's like
Yeah, how much fuel you got left?
doesn't look any different from takeoff. I got 6.7 thousand left.
Oh,
How much fuel you got? You said?
I've got 10,200 remaining. We start off with 24,000.
How? I started off at 37. We're gonna have to do some AAR in a minute. I'm gonna run out of fuel.
Yeah, but you've done a lot more flying. You know, waiting
Yeah.
for us to join up.
Oh, just like 2 or 3 patterns, but
Yeah, it still counts.
how far we
for
got
burning
left
fuel.
to get to base?
Well, I'm showing 106 nautical miles to Sierra Bravo Yankee Alpha. I don't know what the next waypoint is. Stand by.
Sierra Bravo Yankee Alpha, isn't it? Sierra Bravo Uniform Alpha?
I'm showing Yankee Alpha. And then after that, we're
Back.
better. Welcome back, and then we've got 140 miles from Sierra Bravo Yankee Alpha back to base.
Ah.
So we practically got 240 miles to go.
Well, I'm gonna have to land there, I guess, to Yankee Alpha.
Why?
Because my fuel is at 6.3. Or we're gonna have to do AAR.
Let's go direct. You go direct home then.
Nah,
SBUA.
that's boring.
We'll meet there.
Nah, because I want to fly with you guys. I don't want to be
No.
lonely.
Put a tanker in for you.
If you'd like to do that, thank you. My tankers are bugged. They lag. Pretty weird.
Tankers in. 17 Yankee.
I'll roger that visual.
He's straight. He's doing 350, so you'll probably drop behind a little bit. We had to catch it.
Doing 350.
Yeah, 350 indicated.
Alright.
I'm doing 10 knots faster.
Oh yeah. No. 1.1 mile.
So you're telling me an F-18 on a cap needs fuel before even an F-35 does?
Well, I think it's because you guys, when you're an afterburner, are more fuel efficient, but I'm not.
Ah, probably, yeah. And you're having to twitch afterburner more than us, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, I'll extend
I'm sure
Drogues,
in the
hang
flight
on.
with F-18, if he was in the flight with F-18s, obviously probably
Drogues
be-
extending.
Roger.
There it is. Lights enabled. Enjoy.
I can't get back up there. There we go. Could you maybe bring it down to 300 knots, because now I'm going to have to push it into afterburn to adjust my speed.
Yeah,
Thank you.
slow in. You're gonna watch mine and Steven's flight in a minute in the Airbus. See how cool we are. With
Oh,
ATC.
good. You're doing that on VADSIM?
Yeah.
Actually, that's a good point. Should we check to see if there's any ATC on?
With
Probably be some out of London. Well, Gatwick approaches on. No
No,
London
no.
centres, no London control, and there's nothing on the Jersey.
oh well. Makes it easier to be honest. That's
Well, I'm
if
gonna
Don.
go
That's
for
if
the
Don's
fuel.
still on because he's been on 2 hours.
Or we can go from Liverpool if you like. Towers on there.
No,
Newcastle approach.
it's made me
Pretty much
sick.
it in the UK.
You guys are gonna fly literally from the UK to like the other side of the Atlantic.
What?
No, we're flying to Jersey, not New Jersey.
Alright.
Okay, now.
We're gonna
About to
fly.
say.
It's about a 40-minute flight each way.
Ah. So I say you're crazy as hell.
Is Andrew being a traitor?
Why is he
How
on
am I
there?
gonna be?
I'm seeing
Trade.
Andrew going Speedbird 22 Alpha in a 738.
Maybe he's lost interest. You tanked already.
Yeah, I'm on the tanker right now. Oh, what the hell? Just suddenly slow down. Holy shit. The way it should be.
Probably just was own flight with him.
What wind you guys got? I got from the left 10 knots.
I got from the left 20.
We got from the left 13.
Wonderful.
Actually, we'll do something. I'm going to stick you on the TV.
What are you talking to?
Talking
Your
to
cat?
myself.
How are you gonna stick yourself onto the TV?
No, I got Apple TV, so I can send the Twitch stream over to my TV via Apple TV.
Ah, you fancy boy.
No, because my battery's running low on my phone. And my charger's downstairs.
When you get
That's Apple
when you
TV
get a computer.
What?
And I'm going to get a new computer when I get paid.
When'd you get paid?
The tanker just.
That would be, with MBS, that'd be on the 23rd of October.
Or are you gonna get it then? You're just gonna go for it.
Andy? That's on a Friday as well.
Or you're just gonna go for it.
Might as well. Might as well.
Outright or financed?
Fucking outright.
How much? About 700, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I could probably bring that down a little bit because that build. Let's have a look. I think I've put you an SSD for them to put the OS on, an SSD just for flight sim, and then a normal hard drive. Will you get Battlefield then? Do you think?
Oh hell yeah!
Do you like that kind of game?
Oh, I love that, like that kind of game.
Yeah, I
Of course
didn't know
do.
if you'd like that kind of game.
I love it. So much better than CODs.
Hey, I don't want to hear that word in this TeamSpeak, please. Thank you.
What, COD?
What did you just say?
Nothing.
Oh, by the way, your motherboard that you'll get is upgradable to an i7, but I'm only giving you an i5 with it. But it's an unlocked
Oh.
i5, so it'll be as good as an i7 if they overclock it a bit. Oh, that answers my question actually. I can delete the wireless card off it then, can't I? Because you don't need that. If you're gonna plug it in.
Who say?
Say again?
Who say? Yeah, because it'd be just direct through the Ethernet cable, innit?
Yeah, so you know you don't need the Wi-Fi card in it. So that can go. That brings it down again. There's some offers on at the minute, some of these items, so I've got to click them individually to find out the actual current price that you'd actually pay.
Okay.
I'll add it all up now.
Steven, where are you?
I am
Far behind.
a little bit behind, yes.
Just a little bit.
Well, I'm
Oh,
sure
you're
I'm
just
coming
passing on the
close up
left
to
now.
you. Yeah. But Matt's pulling away.
That is like a couple of miles ahead.
Yeah, because I'm still at 389 indicated, ground speed's 584 knots, but I've still got was crosswind stroke headwind now at 13 knots.
Hmm. Oh, I'm almost done. £2,500 left to go. Steven, don't leave me. I'm your friend.
Want me, baby. That's right, you got your nice big American tanker to keep you company with.
This is true.
I stick with us Brits, thanks very much. Nothing personal.
Flies the F35.
Don't get it twisted, if there is a Eurofighter Typhoon TAC Pack version, I don't think we'd be flying this.
I don't think I'd be flying the F-18 then.
Right, you want good news or bad news?
Bad news first.
Just added it all
Bad
up,
news.
787, that's not including building or overclocking.
Okay. Good news?
I can probably slim down on a few things.
That seems like bad news to me.
How big just, thing is, do you, SSD, do you want a separate SSD for flight sim? All it helps with is loading time. When I say loading time, I mean like in-game loading.
Yeah. Well,
Right,
it'll
I'm
make
refueled.
a big difference, won't it?
It'll make a difference, yeah. Right, the most expensive things are your graphics card, your CPU, then the next thing is the operating system that costs a lot. Everything else isn't costing a major amount. It's not a lot you can slim down on.
What is
Well,
the
if I
current
need to-
heading, Matt?
Well, no disrespect, if I need to creep up just a little bit more.
Current heading's 1, 2, 1. No, 133, sorry.
You know,
You can
I
remove
always-
the tanker, by the way.
Cheers.
Alright, got tanker contact.
You know, I
What the
read
hell?
somewhere
Radio
that
contact.
you're better off spending that little bit extra in the beginning rather than, trying
It's
to
up to you, you gotta get it. But that's just the items themselves. Then if you add a build cost, it's probably gonna be 30 quid. So that's £800 then without overclocking. It's got the ability to be overclocked, and I could probably do it for you, but there's no guarantees if I do it for you. But it's not hard to overclock. If that makes sense.
But then, how bad of a, say, like, for example, we couldn't get it overclocked for whatever reason.
Yeah, that's not an issue. But if you're not going to get it
Is it-
overclocked, then I can. If you, that's the thing. If you,
So that's the case, if I don't get the i5 overclocked, so I'll probably be better off getting a lower end i7. Is that what
yeah.
you're trying to...
Well, either lower end i7 or just getting a locked i5 of the same standard, because there's no point in having an unlocked one. They cost slightly more because you can
What's the
overclock.
difference between unlocked and unlocked?
Any that end in K means it's unlocked and overclockable. Any that aren't overclockable will just be the normal number. You can't overclock them. They've just got the turbo ratio.
So I can, like... Would it be kind of like the way they made with the processors, whether they're clocked or whether they're K or not K? Are they
Yeah, it is the way they're made.
exactly the same things?
Base level, yeah. It's just the unlocked version is programmed so that it can be overclocked. But I'm just looking
Okay.
now. You can't actually 690. The unoverclockable one, as in the locked one of the one I've selected, is actually only £2 cheaper. So it's not even any point in that.
Yeah.
So you might as well get it. I mean, I could go Ivy Bridge, but I don't know if they do motherboards for Ivy. I've got Ivy Bridge. Or have I got Sandy? Which one came first?
I don't have a clue.
I got a 3770K, which is Ivy. They only do up to i5s on Ivy. It's still about the same price, so it's not really much point. Let's have a look. Right, operating system you can't really change. It's Windows 7 Home Premium, that's what you need. The RAM, I've got 8 gigabytes. I can see if I can find a slightly cheaper one, because I haven't put a cheap one in there. I've put a reasonable one. Hang on. Let's have a look. Dual channel 1600. Or was this the cheapest? Let me look. That's 4. Yeah, I could get you 8 gigabytes for a couple of quid cheaper. Let's have a look, timings wise. Yeah, same time.
Stephen.
Yes, mate.
Stephen. I challenge you.
To what?
Dogfight.
I have to ask my boss first.
No.
Duh.
No, he's lost enough of my aircraft. I don't need him losing another one.
Well, then I'll challenge you, Matt.
No, I'm busy doing Steven's computer.
Nah, you're scared. You're scared. I know it.
Right. So that RAM that I've just added is 2 quid cheaper. Alright, fine. We'll accept it. But it's the same speed, the same amount, and the same clocks, timings on it, so.
So, why would... Oh my god, this is like baffles me.
Yeah, it's just made by someone else. Right, hard drive. Right, the current one I've got in your basket. How big do you have to have as SSD for a operating system? I don't know how big the operating system is.
Stephen, does this give you a warning?
No.
Right. I'm already gonna say it. If this is gonna actually kill you, I'm very sorry, but I'm on simulation mode. So I'm just gonna check if I actually press fire that it does anything to your systems, okay? If that's alright.
Okay. Oh, I'm catching up with you, Matt.
Let's pray for 1
Right
second.
behind you.
Right. Starting descent now.
What's that?
I think, yes, on simulation it just fired.
Like an
You get a
actual
warning?
whistle.
No, I've got no warning.
No, I got my aim 120 on simulation mode.
Oh, great.
Apparently it's not enough.
Slow
Slow
to
doesn't do
300
anything.
knots.
Roger.
Just gives you.
Have you got tailwind to 15, Matt?
11, near enough.
Okay. I'm a little bit closer to you now in west. I'm still alive.
This only
Nick.
says it needs 20 gigabytes.
But it's
What,
good.
Windows 7?
Yeah. So why is my hard drive 80 gigabytes large? It's all the other shit. See, I've got you 120 solid state. You can't really go lower than that if you want it to be a stable operating
In
system.
SSD, yeah.
Yeah. The only thing we could do is look at a hybrid hard drive, but no dedicated SSD for flight sim, because that will remove 70 quid and then probably add a bit more to the 30
Does that
quid.
have an SSD and a HDD?
What?
That spec of computer you're talking about, so has it got an SSD hard drive and a normal hard drive?
Dude, you've got a SSD for the operating system alone of 120 gig, which you need to be, and then you've got a 240 gig SSD for flight sim on its own, and then you've got a hard drive for everything else. Now, do you
Could
not?
I not just take out the hard drive out of my old one and put into the new?
It's gonna save you 30 quid.
Makes a difference. It's spending £2.
Do you want to do that? It's up to you. It's your
No.
PC. It's whether it works though. What hard drive you got at the minute? Is it a serial ATA or is it? That's the thing. If it's not serial ATA, you might not even be able to plug it in.
I think it is.
I don't
It's
know.
a terabyte hard drive as well. It's a shame to waste it.
Right. Do you want
Is
to
it
take that
with-
risk? Thing is, you can take that risk, and then until you've got £30 to spend on an actual hard drive, you can always. You're not going to fill up everything, are you?
It's true.
Do you want to remove it then for 30 quid?
Yeah, go on then.
Right, that's removed. Right, water cooler. Right, you're overclocking. I've given you. It's not a cool air one or anything. It's just quite a standardish water cooler for the overclocking.
Roger.
I'll be hesitant to remove it because it's better than overclocking on air.
Roger.
The case I might be able to reduce. I picked you a £67 case. See what else there is. You want a full tower? That's the thing. I might pick the cheapest. Now that is the cheapest case. That's a full tower. What's a MIDI tower? A lot cheaper. As long as it will take the same motherboard, you're happy. 20 quid I can get you one. Hang on. I've got to make sure your motherboard's compatible. They'll be able to tell me if this is all compatible, and it will tell you. Anyway,
Okay.
I'll check now. What was it? It's a DDR3 ATX. As long as this will take an ATX.
Current airspeed?
316.
What's that?
Yeah, it will take ATX or micro ATX.
Looking good, Stephen.
Thank you. Definitely the best bit of formation of flying I've done so far, but I don't want to jinx myself.
So good. If I were
Right,
you, would start masturbating right now.
I don't want to be doing that. I'm concentrating flying.
right, that tower.
Fine,
I've,
but
changed,
let's
I've,
talk
changed,
about
I've, saved,
Concord.
I've saved you 40 quid on the K. I might be able to save you
Okay.
something on the graphics card. I don't know if I've gone for the highest or the cheapest one. 139 is the cheapest, okay. No reason not to use that. But it might be the same one that I've already put in. Find out now. Reducing the
Steve,
So Matt,
you want to talk about Concord?
I want to talk about Concords.
Yes.
Was there to talk about Concord that we've already discussed about?
Well, just to get you out of formation.
Ah, you're
Okay.
trying to give me a distraction tactic, eh?
Yes.
Not working.
I already picked you the cheapest one. Right. I'd recommend the 960. I wouldn't bother with the 950, but it's up to you. Let's have a look. Price difference is negligible. You're better off getting the yeah. It's about £10 to get the 960 rather than the 950. Yeah, fuck it. You're not having a 950. You'll only regret it and want to upgrade it. So have a 960 at least. If they still did a 660, I'll actually get you that, but they don't do it.
Okay.
So that'd be even cheaper. Right, let's see what else we can save you money on. Bearing in mind, with this case, they'll make sure it all fits, but there shouldn't be any reason it shouldn't.
Yeah.
Far away, 28 miles. Right, motherboard, you've got the cheapest overclockable motherboard you need. I've got rid of the hard drive. Processor, I don't really want to get lower. CPU cooler, don't want to get lower. There's not really... what can I cheapen? There's not really anything else I can cheapen. There's literally nothing I can cheapen. It would just be like having half the amount of RAM or remove one of the solid states.
So how much should that be in total, at the May?
If you removed your flight sim solid state and just went with it on the current hard drive you've got, you'd save 70 quid. But honestly, I wouldn't recommend it. Let's see how much this comes out at.
I'd rather not. I agree with you.
Just, yeah, you'd rather have the SSD to be fair.
Okay. Stupid not to, really, isn't it?
Because you won't improve your loading times at all. Because you'll just be loading off the same hard drive you load now, or similar.
Yeah. It'll take the good old 20 minutes, and I don't fucking want that.
I'll add it all up.
What is the current speed?
320 indicated. For me, anyway.
Yep. Are we gonna do run and break when we get to the airfield?
Yeah. Give me a second. Let me add this up, then I'll go hands on.
Radio.
Matt, Andy's asked you a question on Twitch.
You'll have to wait. Hang on. What's the question?
He asked you, Matt, fancy sorting out my computer. What website are you using? Oh, for the website, for computers, I'm guessing.
He fancies sorting out his computer, or he wants me to?
That's what he asked you, he said, Matt, fancy sorting out his computer.
Yeah, I can have a look.
Close up, Stephen. Do it for the motherland.
How dare you?
Right, we've got it down by 60 quid. It's now 712 unoverclocked and unbuilt. So you're probably looking around the 780 mark overclocked.
Still.
Yeah. Okay. To be honest, for that 60 quid, I would just have all the stuff I had before.
Yeah.
But it depends whether you got the money. Yeah, for 60 quid I would have the stuff I had before, because you've only saved 60 quid, but you've removed a hard drive, like a brand new hard drive that you could have. A better tower. What else did we change? There's RAM. Higher quality RAM. Because it's made by a better company. What else? That's it, isn't it? Go manual. Left hand.
Yeah.
Oh god, that over adjust.
Andy, if you're listening, you want to go to Aria, just Google Aria PC, you'll find it. That's where I got mine from. That's where I'm building Stevens from. A lot of people go to PC Specialist, but I find they're overpriced compared to if you just select the components and ask them to build it. They still go through all the testing that PC Specialist do. 4 o'clock throttle, Steve.
Roger.
Flaps auto.
That's the one.
I'm gonna form up in your right wing, Matt.
Cool. There'll be a right turn on the final for the brake in a minute. Nice and gentle. Try and keep 1,000 feet. Bar range.
Alright.
handy if you want me to. I can sort out what components to get, just give me a budget, and then I'll get you the best you can get for that. Bearing flight sim in mind, so the CPU rather than the GPU and all that. Although you'll probably get a decent GPU anyway. Just, you can't really buy legacy ones anymore, they're crap. Even the 950s are okay, they're just the same price, £10 different from the 960, so what's the point of getting 950? So when you start going like 970, 980, that's when they get pricey. Same with the i7s. As soon as you jump from the highest i5 to the lowest i7, you're spending 60 quid extra. And you probably drop in performance from the highest to the lowest. I'm overshot. I don't want to do a too tight turn, so we're going to head this way for a bit and turn around.
Alright. Well, you don't want to do tight turns, speed or?
Mainly speed for me and Stephen, but also so we get a nice running break.
Oh.
You good, Steve? Where are you?
Just behind you guys, keeping up. What's your speeds?
Speed is 345. Andy, it's spelled A-R-I-A, I think. Throttle's bumped up to 5 o'clock, left turn, all the way around to the wrong way. It's quite a high bank. A slight left turn to correct on my head.
Roger.
Real happy.
Yes.
I'm probably gonna watch from Tarby. Speed's going up slightly, sorry.
Roger.
I'm leaving the throttle where it is, it's just easy. 400 knots.
Fuck. My speed brake deactivated.
Left correction. Stand by. One's on the brake.
Roger, one brake. Two braking.
One's down.
Freeze braking.
Wheels coming down on downwind.
One's gear flaps. Go conventional. To be honest, this thing's supposed to land conventionally most of the time, Stephen. I didn't realise because the vertical landings and stuff put too much pressure on gear.
Okay.
Shouldn't be like that.
So, what's the point of having a fucking aircraft as a VTOL?
Yeah, I know. It's only for use when needed, basically.
But if you
to be
launch an
fair,
aircraft carrier,
this isn't that hard to land conventionally. It's just managing it on the approach rather than just like some planes you can just set at the throttle and glide in regardless.
Yes.
But this thing you can't. Finals.
Roger.
That. Two tuning finals.
Freestyle in finals.
I think Stephen is actually in front of me.
No, I'm not. I'm behind you,
You
buddy.
are?
I just saw you do your
Oh,
turn.
yeah.
That would be Matt in front.
No, because Matt just passed on my left side. I saw something
Yeah.
fly straight ahead from me.
Oh, I must have turned in front of you.
Or it was a magical giraffe on weed.
Wheels on.
Not two
I'm definitely
short
behind
finals.
you.
Oh,
Brake on.
Must be those mushrooms you had for dinner.
cheer. There was some weird stuff in there, so who knows?
How's your fuel, Steve?
£3,000 remaining.
Oh, Jesus, is that it?
Yeah.
Oh, I suppose I was leading, so I'm probably the most fuel efficient. I got 8 ton remaining.
But I
After
had
an hour.
that headwind, didn't I, for the
Wheels
British
down?
rest of the flight.
Yeah, I suppose.
Wheels done.
Someone just asked me to show external view. There you go. Vacated. See you two coming. It's always a shame when people tune in for like the last minute of the flight. 'Cause they miss all the actual flying. Or you catch it on YouTube. I'll upload.
Plenty other videos to look at as well. Please rate and subscribe. Giggity.
Two vacating. Stephen, you're scaring me. You're just creeping up behind me like an old man.
You're just fucking being slow like the old man.
Ah.
Oh yeah, of course you are, because you're a fucking F-18 Hornet, aren't you? You
Oh, you want to race me, bro?
want to race? Yeah, I don't mind racing. you, bro.
Alright, yeah, we win.
No, my AIM 120 would win.
No,
But
no,
in
it's
this
not like that,
case,
bro.
let's actually just sit here and open up another beer.
Or, I'm light enough, why don't I just go in hover mode, select guns and shoot the fuck out of you? Giggity. You think about that one now, sucker, didn't you?
Fuck.
Well, actually, even better, while you sit there, how about I just fucking hover over you?
Burn the hell out of your airframe.
I would like to see that. I'm just enjoying
Yeah,
my
do you know what?
beer
That's a
here.
very good idea, Matt. I like that.
Alright, go stop stream. Ah, you got in hover mode, little cheeky gun.
I think you had the right idea there about heating up his airframe.
Probably snap his wings off from the downward pressure of your weight. Yeah, there you go, he soon moves.
Have a great time. Fuck off, Steve. Don't chase me.
Guns at
Drifting.
arms.
You
Oh,
can't
no.
arm guns
Oh,
with your gear
God.
down. Oh, that's right, there you go. That's one F-18 going into maintenance. You can't even land it on the parking spot either.
Who, me?
No. Nick.
Oh.
Well, no, because I was racing away from this crazy British guy. I mean, look at Stephen's landing. He's not even near where he should park.
No, I've got to still do the little bit of taxi, do you know what I mean? I can't be that lazy. with
Yeah,
it now.
yeah. Sure.
Another hour and
And
a
hey,
half there.